Hello, everyone, and welcome to Renton Live. I am one of your guest hosts today, Ashley Dobson, and I am joined by Renton Chamber of Commerce CEO, Diane Dobson. Hi, Diane.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Mom. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for allowing the opportunity to be here. It's fun to watch you guys, so it's nice for the opportunity to jump in and take part in things.
Well, jumping in we are, and we're going to jump into the chamber check-in first off, especially since you're joining us. It just felt right to do the chamber check-in right away and let everyone know everything that we're doing at the chamber and a bunch of stuff that we have upcoming. We actually, this past week, we had a ribbon cutting at Rice and Curry in downtown Renton, and they opened up. When did they first open? Their grand opening was on Monday, and we had a celebratory ribbon cutting. But they've been open for
about a month, I would say. They did a soft opening, and you can pick up food to go there. You can pick it up through, I think they do, oh gosh, I want to say it's a DoorDash. I am sorry, I should know that. But you can order at DoorDash anyway and pick up food to go there. It is absolutely delicious. But yesterday was their grand opening celebration. Monday was their grand opening celebration for Women's Day. Or not, it just so happened that it fell on International Women's Day as well. And what's really cool about their story is the owner of Rice and Curry used to be a longtime employee of Non and Curry, and Non and Curry is located just one block east of Rice and Curry. Rice and Curry is located across the street from the Piazza and Pavilion in downtown Renton, in the small little strip mall there. You're on mute.
The whole 2020 is just you're on mute, guys. It was special though. We had been going to Rice and Curry for years, and so seeing Gurminder slice the ribbon with the big scissors and open up a place of her own, it's really special, and we're really excited. And we also had the opportunity to eat a bunch of the food, and it's incredible, absolutely delicious. So if you have an opportunity, make sure you stop by, say hello to the team there. We are getting it confused a little bit because we had another really exciting thing happen this week, and Create Hair Studio actually opened up a new location. And so yesterday was their grand opening, and they had a ribbon cutting as well. It was wonderful. The inside of the salon is so much fun. There's tons of color and there's so much personality. And I think this was the best shoe appearance at a ribbon cutting I've ever seen.
Absolutely. And when we pulled up for the ribbon cutting, that was Ashley's sentiment. She said, I have never seen so many great shoes in one place. Their shop is absolutely darling. They relocated from the Renton Shopping Center, and they're over at 2300 East Valley Highway. And
nice.
And the owner there, Jody, she's done a beautiful job at making the inside of the space their space, and dare I say, she created the Create space, and it is bright and vibrant and full of personalities, just like all of their beauticians that are there in the shop.
It was wonderful. And actually yesterday nope, I ate it. I thought I still had a cookie left over, but I did eat it. Later in this episode, we get to see Misa, who is the owner of Cookies by Misa. And yesterday we got to eat some of her cookies at the Create ribbon cutting. So it was a special surprise to see her cookies there.
It's always fun when you walk into an event or a business or a location. You can always tell when Misa's been there, because her cookies are just like Create Hair Studio, bright and fun and vibrant. and full of energy, and they taste good too.
Yeah. Well, we have gosh, so much going on upcoming. There
So
is
well, we have one of our members that is doing a St. Patrick's Day promotion, and Travani Truffles is a local chocolatier that has, if you go to the the farmers market during the summer, it's Annie has truffles that are handcrafted, made of Venezuelan chocolate, and she tries to use spices, herbs, fruits, and infusions, nuts and liqueurs and extract that are as much as possible locally grown. So she is a local artisan that is creating other local or supporting other local farmers. She has a March menu that is full of different St. Patrick's Day themed chocolates. And so we'll be sending out information on how to order those chocolates. You can order boxes of 3 truffles, 5 truffles, or you can order boxes of 4 truffles with a bottle of whiskey or Irish cream. And if you order truffles and you want truffles or chocolates delivered to someone locally here in Renton, or to one of the businesses, or maybe to your employees, you want to surprise them, the chamber can help out with the delivery on that.
yeah, it's Annie's truffles are some of my absolute favorite chocolates, and the fact that they are local just, is makes it even better. And then tomorrow is March 11th, and it's also Thursday, which means there will be a food truck at the chamber from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And tomorrow we are going to be hosting Dreamy Drinks, and they have different types of milk teas and bubble teas and coffee drinks. So if you're in the area or looking for a little pick-me-up, definitely stop by and visit. It's like a rainbow in a food truck. It just makes you so happy. You can't be upset when a business logo is a unicorn. You know you're in for a treat. So we
Well,
hope
and
that
what was surprising to me was how big of a following that Dreamy Drinks has. And people will follow this truck around from neighborhood to neighborhood and city to partake in their Dreamy Drinks.
yeah. No, I found out about them from a friend posting about them on social media because they had been wanting to go because of the following they had. But yeah, no, their drinks are beautiful. They're little works of art in a glass.
We
Yeah.
also, next week, anyone that's involved in tourism, hospitality, hotels, if you're a restaurant, if you are just involved and want to get involved in promoting Renton and the great things that are happening in Renton, we have what we call our hospitality meetings, our Welcome Wednesdays. And so March 17th, from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., you can join us over your lunch hour, meet with other like-minded individuals and learn about what they have going on here in the community and ways that we can get out and support them and help uplift what they're working on. The hospitality industry was hit particularly hard during COVID, the hoteliers, the restaurants. So this is a wonderful way for our community to get together by supporting the events that they have and the things that they have going on. And then on next Thursday, March 18th, we have our DEI conversation. And this is on our community conversation. It is on courageous conversations. That's March 18th from 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. We will be joined this month by Dr. Stephanie Delaney, and she is the Vice President of Instruction at the Renton Technical College. And she will be doing a guided discussion about courageous conversations, why they're so important, how to initiate them. We will provide attendees the opportunity to practice approaches in facilitated breakout sessions. And then we'll learn together why these conversations are really crucial for our community and critical in the workplace. We are providing resources. This is a great opportunity for HR, for managers, for owners, for employees, for people in the community that want to learn more about diversity, equity, and inclusion.
It's a wonderful opportunity. It's a free resource, and every conversation we've had leading up to 2021, working on this, and our previous conversation, I just always walk away with a new perspective, and I feel like I am constantly learning. And it's a wonderful opportunity. So if you have the chance to join us, I really hope that you take the opportunity to. And if you do miss us, we do post these on our YouTube page, so you can watch them after the fact, and catch up on things that you missed out on.
Yeah, and we'll have the links for all of these activities on our website at gorenton.com under chamber events. I do want to give a heads up though, with before the Misa comes in, who's the guest. If you don't have your cell phone to participate in an activity, you should run and grab it.
We also put that in the chat box on Facebook and on YouTube as well. So if you guys have your phones ready, you can always pull up the link that's there. It's kahoot.it, kahoot.it. And that's where you'll be able to play a game with us in a little bit when we bring Misa on. And you'll have the opportunity to win a dozen cookies or a tub of smiles. And I'll let Misa share what that is. Well, as far as the Chamber Chicken goes, is that about wrapped up?
I think that's it. That's the month of March in a quick nutshell. Pecos Pit is here every other Tuesday. Yeah, that's that. We've got a lot going on. So
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We've got more ribbon cuttings coming up. We have more businesses coming into Renton. That's always a great feeling to know that we have life. And so love to have the community be a part of these things as well as our chamber membership.
Yep. And just as a reminder, don't forget that we've taught you how to fish. If you are forgetting everything that we just told you, you can go to gorenton.com and find all of these events and much more on the chamber calendar there. So without further ado, I'd love to bring the cookie lady on and talk with her about all of her beautiful creations.
It was fun yesterday to be at that ribbon cutting and have so many people see the cookies and say, "Are those Misa's cookies?" Misa, you've got quite a name for yourself.
Well, thank you. It's kind of funny to actually hear my name said so many times.
No, it was so much fun walking in and seeing those. But how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's been a really good day.
Oh, wonderful. Well, we're so happy to have you join us, and we're really excited that you're here and you're going to play a fun game with us. It's new to our viewers, it's new to us, so thanks for sharing it with us. But before we play, we'd love to hear more about your cookies. We've had the opportunity to try them, but I've always wondered what made you start in cookies, and what really what made you pick up this side hustle, because this is not your main gig really.
Yeah. Well, I've just thought it was funny because I've enjoyed making them forever. I've just enjoyed baking. And when we got married, I got, of course, a little cookie recipe book, and I started making cookies. And it was a lot of fun to make the sugar cookie ones because you could decorate them all fun for the holidays. So I started doing that for family at holidays and stuff like that. Then when I started working at the elementary school several years ago, I started making them for the staff because that was just a lot of fun to either bring in some welcome back to school staff cookies to Tiffany Park Tigers. Shout out to Tiffany Park, love it, it's cool. And it was just, it always brought smiles to their faces and they loved it, you know, a little treat throughout the day. And after doing that for a couple of years, they're like, you should sell these. And I'm like, they're just cookies. So they bugged me for a long time. So truly, it is the staff from about don't know, 8 or 9 years ago at Tiffany Park. It's their fault, really. I'm so busy now. So,
Oh.
and so I said, okay, well, I'll give it a shot and see what happens with it. And it has definitely grown. And it's the most fun about it is giving the cookies to people who purchase them because they're just so excited and they smile. So
I was gonna say they're not just cookies, they're so much more than that. And they're absolutely delicious. And whenever I see them, it's difficult for me to eat them because of how beautiful they are. You're very creative and they're beautifully decorated.
thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
When you say
getting
that,
a little bit better.
when you say that, Ashley, about they're not just cookies, that caught me when Misa said that too. They're just cookies. No, they're not. They are bundles of little happiness that you get to deliver. I mean, they're the bursts of the colors are so bright. Your designs are so cute. Do not minimize your cookies because they have brought us great joy. We have had opportunity to use your cookies with our Ahead of the Care, with business outreach. We had your cookies at our holiday gala. Your cookies are phenomenal, and they take an event over the top with that little touch of extra that it just can't be replicated.
Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you.
Very memorable. What do you think your favorite cookie order that you've ever had to do is? Because you have so many unique shapes and ideas. Like going through your Facebook page is incredible. The amount of every genre of themed party you could ever think of, I have seen on your Facebook page.
These days, especially, I'm really getting a lot of really unique requests. This last summer, I guess it's been several months now since we're in March, but especially during COVID, when everybody's been at home and they just wanted to either brighten their kids' birthdays up or a baby shower, drive-by baby shower or something like that, they've gotten creative. But one of the cutest ones I thought was for like a little 4-year-old boy, and his favorite color was green, so we did green crayons, and he loved turtles, so we did turtles. He loved fire trucks, so we did fire trucks, and then he loves mac and cheese. So we did a bowl of mac and cheese along with all of that. I was like, oh, mac and cheese. All right, let's see what we can do with that. So, it's for the most part, you can kind of do whatever you want. I have had to turn down a few requests that I felt were just a little too detailed, but there's hysterectomy parties. There's vasectomy parties.
I have not seen those pictures on your Facebook.
There. You scroll through, they're there.
Oh man. Oh, that's wonderful. Speaking of your Facebook, is that the best way that people can get a hold of you?
That really is the best way. I can do email and text because it is a side gig. I don't really put myself out there too much. Word of mouth is really taking me a lot further than I ever anticipated. And so I have lots of business, which is great. But Facebook's really kind of all I'm doing right now.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And you have, go ahead.
Sorry, what type of cookie? The parties and personal that we've talked about. What type of cookies do you see businesses doing, or what type of businesses are getting cookies from you?
Well, real estate for sure. I've had several people. Many of you probably remember Tracy and Steve, and they've ordered cookies for our open houses before. My sister, who's a real estate, she's ordered them for open houses. There's a gentleman, and he has ordered many dozen that he likes to ship to his customers or clients, whatever. And they're darling. They're just little houses with welcome home and, things like that. So for sure, a lot of real estate businesses have Create recently, obviously yesterday for their opening. That was a lot of fun to do those. They're just kind of simple, but so colorful, and they went so well with the balloons that Sweet Petite Party Planning did also. And then I think I had a dentist office once, and they wanted a tooth, teeth to hand out. Let's see here. A lot of medical ones, especially again during the pandemic. I've done a lot of scrubs or syringes, Band-Aids, hearts that say thank you or have the little heartbeat through them. Lots of medical facilities have been using them. Yeah, so.
I also you've also popped up at markets around town too. And so people have been able to meet you and interact with you and get to know you a bit. But what do you think what do you think is your most favorite part about making cookies aside from handing over the customer? Like, what about making them do you think is your favorite part?
Well, probably mostly the frosting of them. Sometimes I stress over certain ones, and I'll stress because if I know it's coming up and I'm a little nervous about the particular one, getting the colors right, like for weddings. I always worry about that because weddings are a big deal for people. And so, if they say it's burgundy and sage, I want to make sure that the burgundy is the right burgundy because there's so many shades. But probably, I do enjoy working in the kitchen. So it is a lot of fun. I'm starting to try different things and branch out a little bit. I've got some peanut butter delights coming up for Easter, and I'm starting cake bombs, not cake pops, because who cares about the stick? You just want to eat the bomb of cake.
So what kind of flavors do you have for your cake bombs?
We can do any cake flavor, just the regular.
Okay.
Yellow confetti. Although I did add Oreo. So there's a chocolate and Oreo. There's a chocolate and Reese's. So it's peanut butter. And M&M. I added to the confetti, little mini M&Ms.
And then on the screen right now are something chocolate covered. Can you explain to me can you explain to us what these are?
Deliciousness. If you like peanut butter and chocolate, that's what they are. It's 2 sugar cookies with peanut butter in between, dipped in chocolate. So,
wow, in the shape of an egg. That's so cute.
I just do them as circles. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Why not do chocolate eggs? Everybody does chocolate eggs at Easter, right?
Seriously. Oh, that's delicious. And then if someone wanted to order cookies for an Easter gathering, because you're so busy, when should they get you your order, or when should they get you the orders that they would like to place?
Definitely soon. The great thing about the cookies that I have learned is they freeze really well. So I can be ahead of schedule and keep them in my freezer, or especially if they're individually wrapped, you can keep them in your freezer for a while and just pull them out individually wrapped on the daily. But if that's what you need.
Dangerous.
So I haven't quite figured out how long the peanut butter delights and the cake bombs last, but I'm working on testing that. See, that's the thing. I have to test it. I have to leave a bunch in the fridge for a while and see how long it lasts and pull one out.
I'm sure your family is really upset about this side gig that is booming successful now, and your kitchen full of delicious sweet goodies.
Well, it's just me and my husband now. We've just become empty nesters. So he does get a little bit frustrated. He always walks in. He's like, okay, are these for eating or no? No. In
Just
fact, those peanut butter delights were on the counter made for probably 4 or 5 days. But I was waiting for the opportunity to take the picture of them. And he couldn't eat any of them until we took the picture.
Misa, that's kind of evil.
It is.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, we told our audience as we were bringing you in about the game that you've taught or showed us, which is a trivia game on Kahoot. Yes. And so what I'm wondering is, can you kind of explain what Kahoot is and what we're about to do?
Sure. Kahoot is basically, it's an interactive online trivia or quiz type of thing. And we came across it with when I teach any classes and stuff like that. Teachers use it for quizzing kids, and it makes it just a little bit more fun. So you create it online on kahoot.com, and then people log in on their phone, or you can log in on your computer at kahoot.it, and you'll enter a code that we'll get as soon as it starts. You pick a nickname, and then the questions appear on the screen, and on your phone, you'll give your answer.
Yep. So Misa had me play this with her the other day a little bit. So everyone out there, we're going to have you grab your screen or your phone and go to kahoot.it, like Misa said. And Farid will be able to go through this trivia or the trivia questions that Misa has provided, and we get to see more of her delicious cookies throughout this game. So for the first place winner, they're going to be winning 2 dozen cookies, one for them and one for a friend.
So this is what they'll get. They'll get a bag of little bites, which it's like popcorn, unfortunately, or fortunately, and you just pop them in your mouth.
And then second place will win a tub of smiles.
Second and third place.
Yep, second and third place. Yeah, and that's again, smiles. Those cookies bring smiles. So we'll start playing here in just one moment.
Yeah, it takes kind of a minute for everybody to kind of get logged in and pick their nickname or put their real name on there or whatever.
And then Farid,
So when I go to log in, it says we need a game pin.
Yeah, Farid will let us know, I think, what that is.
Okay.
The man behind the curtain.
And I assume the screen will be shared. So, question.
Should be able to hit the play, and it should start the trivia. I can always screen share too, actually, possibly.
If you can enable screen share, I could screen share it too.
Okay. And then we'll play the classic game, Farid. Wonderful.
Oh, he's got it. There it is.
Yeah, so there's everyone's game pin. It's going to be 4347283. So you'll enter that in and pick a nickname.
So we need at least 3 people to play. And the winner also gets, besides this bag, then they can contact me for a custom dozen for somebody that they would like to give to somebody else.
Oh.
It was a combination little thing, yeah.
Yep, one for you and one for a friend. We'll just keep letting people join for a minute. This is exciting. I love it. I'm trying to guess. I think I know who Chicken Mama is, but I love the Cookie Monster nickname.
Yeah. It's not me.
Oh, I love it. How fun. All right, so we'll just give it one more minute for you to join. And I think we can probably start. Yeah. All right, we're gonna start. This is fun. Okay, so how many cookies do Americans consume per year? Oh man, So everyone pick your answer and then it'll,
And on your phone, it should have the options of the color and the shape.
Oh, I see. Okay. Only takes me a minute.
oh man, so 2 billion are consumed per year.
Crazy.
That is insane. That is so many cookies. Oh, how fun. Okay.
You know, we may want to read the answers with the questions with the corresponding color if somebody's using their phone and watching
That's true.
Renton live on their phone too, because they wouldn't see those come up on the screen as an option.
I think that's
Yeah.
a great idea.
And so then you pick or click on next. Yeah.
So how many cookies does the average American eat in a lifetime? The red triangle, 1,000, blue diamond, 20,000, yellow circle, 35,000, or green square, 400,000.
Of course, I did not know the answers to these. I looked some of this up.
Oh, those cookies that are in that picture, the first cookies I saw that you had made, and those sold me right there. I love those fruit cookies that you make.
They're so bright and fun.
I love that you include the blueberries in it. It's just perfect. Oh, and wow, 35,000 cookies in a lifetime.
That's a lot of cookies.
That stresses me out, guys.
I know, right? Hopefully that doesn't deter all of us.
I really am going to rethink every cookie I eat now and how I'm contributing to that number. All right. Question 3. Half the cookies baked in America are what kind? Red triangle sugar cutouts, blue diamond peanut butter, yellow circle snickerdoodles, or green square chocolate chip? Oh, chocolate chip.
It is
Oh,
chocolate
those are
chip.
little tacos, aren't they?
They are. Yes.
You really have made every single, I think you've made everything in cookie form, I swear.
Oh, I don't know if I have. I have cookie cutters that I have.
All right, question 4. The biggest cookie ever recorded weighed how much? Red triangle, 400 pounds, blue diamond, 40,000 pounds, yellow circle, 300,000 pounds, or green square, 50,000 pounds? Oh my gosh, 40,000 pounds is the biggest cookie ever recorded. Holy moly. Wow.
I went into the Guinness Book of World Record or something.
You know
The
what
tallest-
type of cookie it was?
I don't.
The tallest cookie tower ever used how many cookies? Red triangle, 70,300. Blue diamond, 12,200. Yellow circle, 22,800. Or green square, 30,500. And the correct answer was 22,800 cookies. Holy moly. These are insane amount of cookies. Do you think that you've made 1,000? How many cookies do you think you've made so far, Misa?
Well, I've tried to come up with that number so I could do it as a game, and obviously somebody could win some cookies. But you know, there was 1 week last summer that 52 dozen left my home.
Oh my gosh.
So, Alexa, what's 52 times 12?
52 times 12 is 624.
600. 1 week.
That's insane.
How many different designs?
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. And it was during a time where a lot of medical ones were going out.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. And now we're on to the next question. What is the world record for most cookies baked in 1 hour? Red Triangle, 2,349. Blue Diamond, 572. Yellow Circle, 1,326. Or Green Square, 4,695.
So before we go to the solve the answers, well, maybe on the next one, the chat is saying that the timing is off. I know there's a delay between when it comes up on our screen here and then it pushes out. Is there a way to delay that answer from the time that you've read it?
And only when you make the Kahoot, it's on 20 seconds per question.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then maybe we'll just do another question here, and we'll see who's on the podium after this. How many cookies can Cookies by Misa bake in an hour? Red Diamond 96, Red Triangle 96, Blue Diamond 36, Yellow Circle 54, and Green Square 64. $96 cookies an hour. Misa, that's insane.
Rolling it out.
You're a machine.
There's no, you can't interrupt me, especially when I've got the double oven. I just keep 4 trays going, and there's 2 going in, 2 coming out, 2 going in.
Oh my gosh,
That's
amazing. Well, I am so sorry that so if I read the question first, then it should work. Yeah,
You have a list of the questions, right?
I do.
So you could read the question and then you could go into the Kahoot button, maybe? So then someone has an audio of it to know what they're going to be pushing?
Yeah. So the next question for question 8 is, what were the first commercial cookies to be produced in the US? Red Triangle is Chips Ahoy. Blue Diamond is Animal Crackers. Yellow Circle, Oreos. Green Square, Fig Newtons.
Yeah, I don't know if it pauses or not. Oh, there it is. Okay.
So it's, what are they? Chips Ahoy, Animal Crackers,
Oreos, or Fig Newtons.
Animal Crackers.
Wow. So I'm actually going to put the next question in the box so that you guys can see it. So the next question, how many different animal shapes have been in animal crackers? Red Triangle, 54. Blue Diamond, 32. Yellow Circle, 69. And Green Square, 41. So when that comes up, you'll be able to answer. And I put that question in the chat boxes as well.
Also, I found out a couple days ago was National Oreo Cookie Day.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, March 6th. So I'm going to put that on my calendar for next year and do chocolate dipped Oreos.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Oh man, these are, I understand how people eat thousands of cookies in their lifetime now. Actually, I'm thinking about all the different types of cookies that I consume on a regular basis, and
Yeah.
it makes sense.
It adds up.
Yeah, it really does. Oh, and there's 54 different shapes that animal crackers have been. That is insane.
Yeah.
Wow. So the next question I put in the box, and we'll have this be the last question, and then we'll see who is on the podium and who is going to be winning those 24 cookies and the tub of smiles. So the next question is, which state has the chocolate chip cookie as its official state cookie? Red triangle will be Iowa, blue diamond, Washington, yellow circle, Tennessee, or green square, Massachusetts. Which state has the chocolate chip cookie as its official state cookie?
And crazy as it sounds, those little construction cookies, Gal actually ordered them for her husband to take to work here soon. So I'm going to be making those for a bunch of adults.
That is incredible.
That little cement mixer is darling, and the cones.
Yeah.
Massachusetts is the chocolate chip cookie state. So it looks like we have, let me pull this up big really fast. So it is Chicken Mama first place, and I am making an assumption that that is Manami out there. And then Cookie Monster, still don't know who that is, but Cookie Monster is in second place, and then Nicole is third. So I am going to put an email in the chat box. If you can please email us, we will make sure that you receive your winnings from Misa.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, and you guys know the email. It's info@gorenton.com. But again, I will throw that in the chat box both on YouTube and Facebook, and just send us a message and we will coordinate to either drop off or pick up. Well, Misa, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for playing this game with us and working through it on air with us. And we really appreciate it. And we're just excited to have you on. We love your cookies, and so much of our community loves your cookies. You bring people together with just your cookies, but you bring people together and make them happy. So we really appreciate you.
Well, thank you. It was fun to be on here tonight. So thank you very much.
Well, I hope that you have a wonderful night. And also, really fast, I do want to know 2 more things.
Okay.
How many colors of food coloring do you have behind you on that rack?
You want an exact or an estimate?
No, how about an estimate?
Gosh, I'm going to say at least like maybe 30, 35.
Oh my gosh. And then
The colors, but then there's the sugars.
Oh man.
Those are food coloring, and those are the colored sugars.
And then what's to the right? As we're creeping in your backdrop.
Yeah, no. Right? It's good. Ashley, you want to tell them?
So Misa also stores her nail polish with her sugars and food coloring.
I was gonna say that looks like fingernail polish.
It used to be jam-packed with regular polish, but then I started doing dip powders, so I started getting rid of my regular polish, and those are all new dip powders.
Yeah, the other day Misa and I were on a Zoom, and I thought that those were actually like food coloring as well, but nope, nails and cookies, the important things in life.
I had an idea once. I thought, I can do a polish and cookie store and just let moms and their girls come and paint their nails and eat cookies, because I was always known at Tiffany Park, I'm the cafeteria lady. And with my girls, when they were little, we used to do ladybugs or whatever. We'd go on Pinterest and find lots of fun designs to do. And so all the girls at school loved seeing my nails each week and what they were going to be. And I thought, well, how fun would that be? Just have a polish and cookie day, little shop.
That is so much fun. I
That's
love
something
it.
you would consider doing as we came out of COVID, like parties that you could do nail parties and decorate cookies.
No pressure, live.
Right?
We won't hold you to any answer you give us.
No, you can sit on that. Stay tuned for Misa's Polish and Cookie Palace. It's going to be
Yeah,
great.
maybe in the summer. Maybe in the summer.
Cool.
Love it.
Misa,
Well,
thank you. It was nice to see you. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you. It was super fun to see you guys.
Really good to see you, and looking forward to seeing your nail designs and cookie designs in the future. So have a great weekend,
Thank you.
Misa.
Thank you.
Yeah, I loved that she has her nail polish in the kitchen with her as well. It's great. Keeps it colorful in there. Well, it wouldn't be a Renton Live episode without a little technical difficulty. So thanks for hanging out with us during the leg. And again, if you are one of the winners this evening, please send us an email. We are really excited to be sharing Misa's cookies with all of you, and really grateful that all of you are here with us tonight. Our next episode airs on March 24th. And it's going to be a really special episode that is pre-recorded, and we get to spend some time with the man behind the curtain, Farid, and he will be visiting Hyatt on Lake Washington, and yeah, giving us a little a Farid experience on the 24th. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Thanks, Ashley.
And like Jennifer Spencer says, if you can be anything, be kind. Bye, Renton.